Question 7 says, given the points A at 0, 0, B at 6, 3, and C at 1.5, 0.75, find the ratio into which point C partitioned segment AB. Use of the grid is optional. The very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and plot the points A, B, and C. A was at the point 0, 0. B was at the point 6, 3. So I go over 6 and up 3. And I put a point for B. And C was at 1.5, so I go over 1.5 and up 0.75. It's roughly right here. So I label that C, and I use a straight edge to connect the dots. So what I'm trying to do here is I knew that I had the information of where the points were, and that I needed to find the ratio into which C partitioned segment line B. So since I need to find that ratio, what that means is this segment AB was broken up into two parts, segment AC and segment CB. So I'm trying to find the ratio of segment AC to segment CB. And all that I know right now is that A was at 0, 0. C was at 1.5, 0.75, and B was at 6, 3. So I'm going to have to find several things. I'm going to have to find the horizontal change from points A to C, and in this case, that is equal to the difference of their x-coordinates. So 1.5 minus 0, which is equal to 1.5 units. I also need to find the vertical change from A to C, which is going to be the difference of its y values. So 0.75 and 0. So 0.75 minus 0 is equal to 0.75 units. I also need to find the horizontal and vertical change from point C to B. So the horizontal change from C to B is going to be the difference of the x-coordinates, 6 minus 1.5. So 6 minus 1.5, which is equal to 4.5 units. And the vertical change from C to B is going to be 3 minus 0.75, which is equal to 2.25 units. Now what I need to do is I need to find out how much bigger segment CB is to CA. So I knew that for A to C, I had a horizontal change of 1.5. And I need to figure out how many times bigger that is, or what I would need to multiply to get to the horizontal change of C to B, which is 4.5. So I'm trying to find this number, x, which is how many times larger this is compared to this. So I divide by 1.5 on both sides. And I get that x is equal to 3, which means that 4.5 is 3 times larger than 1.5. I'm going to do the same thing for my vertical change. So I had 0.75, and hopefully, if this number x is 3, then it's going to be the same for both of those. So if I divide by 0.75, and I divide by 0.75, I get x is equal to 3. What that means, once again, is that segment CB is going to be 3 times larger than segment AC. So if it was one part here, this is going to be 3 parts. So then the ratio A to C to C to B can be expressed as 1 to 3. Once again, that is 1 part to 3 parts. And that concludes this question.